In a bustling city with the skyscrapers touching the sky, lived a young man named Daniel. His career overseas kept him distanced from his parents. Though Daniel cherished his parents deeply, he often struggled to articulate his feelings directly, keeping his profound emotions hidden out of respect or perhaps shyness. Daniel was deeply in love with Emma, his fiancée, who had been his classmate 6 years ago. They had fallen in love during that time, but Daniel's job abroad meant they maintained a long-distance relationship. Daniel's father was a simple man who spread joy and love to everyone around him. His heart was full of warmth, and he cherished his family more than anything. The bond between Daniel and his father was special, strong, and filled with mutual respect. Daniel returned home just as he and Emma were finally preparing for their wedding. They had been in love for 6 years. Finally, the big day was approaching when they would unite their lives in marriage. The night before the wedding, Daniel found himself unable to sleep, his mind filled with thoughts of Emma and their future together. After tossing and turning for what felt like hours, he finally drifted off into a restless sleep. As the morning sun rose, the garden venue transformed into a magical setting. Flowers in full bloom, chairs neatly arranged, and a palpable sense of joy in the air. Surrounded by loved ones, Daniel and his family prepared for the most important day of his life. The ceremony was a beautiful blend of love and commitment. Daniel and Emma exchanged vows, promising to cherish each other forever. The celebration that followed was filled with laughter, dancing, and joy. It seemed like nothing could break the spell of happiness that surrounded them. But life has its own way of reminding us of its fragility. As they all returned home, amidst the joyous celebration and everyone taking photos with the newlywed couple, tragedy struck suddenly. Daniel's dad collapsed, struggling to breathe. In an instant, the happiest moment of Daniel's life turned upside down into a scene engraved in his memory forever. They rushed to the hospital, but despite their desperate efforts, Dad couldn't be saved. He passed away, leaving them all in shock and disbelief. Daniel, still in his wedding attire, was overcome with a devastating mix of grief and regret. Daniel thought, "I wish I had spent more time with my dad, told him how much I loved him more often, listened to him." But then, Daniel awoke. It had all been a dream, a vivid, heartbreaking dream that left him with a profound realization. Overwhelmed with relief, Daniel rushed to his father's room, embracing him with all the love he had. Daniel, tears streaming down his face. "Dad, I love you so much. I don't say it enough, but I do. I really do. Please never leave me." Dad, surprised and hugging back. "I love you too, son. What's brought this on?" Daniel said softly, "Nothing, Dad. I just wanted to tell you how much I love you. Sorry to disturb your sleep. I will see you tomorrow." He left the room, a sense of relief spreading across his face. 40 years passed, and Daniel, now a grandfather, sitting on the porch of his house. His grandson approached him with a curious look. "Grandson, Grandpa, what is the meaning of life?" Daniel smiled warmly at the young boy, understanding the depth of the question. "Daniel, let me tell you a poem to explain the meaning of life, my dear child. When the stars fade and the night grows still, remember, my child, the love we feel. Life is a fleeting journey, a dance of moments. Cherish each heartbeat, embrace every sentiment. The deepest sorrow, losing those we hold dear, is never feeling their touch, their voice to hear. Spend time with them, love them with all your might, forgive their faults, hold them close at night. Death is not an end, but a new beginning start, a journey of the soul, forever in our heart. For in every farewell, a memory remains in the love we shared, in joy and in pains. So fear not life's end, for it's not a goodbye. We live on in hearts, in each tear and sigh. Embrace each new day, love without restraint, for life's meaning lies in love's eternal paint. Dear viewers, time is slipping away. Let's seize every precious moment with our loved ones, never hesitating to say, I love you, to those who mean everything. Each day, life's fragile beauty passes swiftly before us, slipping through our fingers like sand. Let's embrace each moment with tenderness, spreading love, offering kindness, and expressing our deepest affections as freely and openly as innocent children do. For in these simple acts, we discover the essence of what truly matters in this fragile journey of life. Thank you for watching this video.